Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Blue 60.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Up to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, red! Ready! Red 80!
Stafford now off the play fake. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Stafford now on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set back at 11 after that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. gut they go with Williams. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Waiting!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, it's throwaway.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down.
Yellow waiting! Yellow waiting!
Here he goes, third and long. From the pocket, looking for a target. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! Cougar 19!
Slot man motioned over. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Ready? Can't be lying! Mustang 19!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hits it through the middle. He's off to the races. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Completes. It's Atwell. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Got a man. That's Nakua. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Red 80.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
They take the handoff now. Stafford finds him on the crossing route. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now Stafford again. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
Set. Blue 60. What do you have?
They'll run here following the penalty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept screaming.
On him quick, and they bring it down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and
Set. Go 20. White.
Stafford from the gun. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams with a slam 2-point lead early. Kyron Williams the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Rams push their lead to 3.
Rams 10, Colts 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
This is taking their first down and 10 at their own 18-yard
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Pierce coming in motion left here. Richardson on 1st and 10. Flush out out to his left. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped to the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter.
It's 2nd down.
And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
On the go.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long, it's Richardson. That's on target to Pierce. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. From the gun, Taylor. Still has some space inside the 35. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
14, Rams 10. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
5-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. On the kick, here's Stafford. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to Jarrett Williams, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
Straight ahead with Williams. And the defense all over this one. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Colts in the nickel set on 3rd.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Set. Waiting. Hey, 70.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down to the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Finds him over the middle. Lays it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams push their lead to 3.
17. Colts 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now Richardson to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Come on. Set. Cook.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Gain of 9 yards on the play. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Richardson. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Mustang 19.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That will really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback.
Somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Hey, somebody gotta do it. I watch do it.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Set! Blue 60! Right, 50!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Diving right side. Got it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Stafford now on 1st down. Hits him on the in route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Yellow 20! Right, 70!
On 1st down, here's Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Daniel Scott with the pick. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one's complete over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that play because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On first down, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Come on.
Third and long for him here. He's got Pierce. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's got the squiver. It's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it. 6.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Up to the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, what?
They give to Taylor, right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Let's go now.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. 280. Double right.
Now we're on here with Blake Cora. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
We go set. Zebra.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Escapes out to the left. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, put them to practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight the window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. 260.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. First and 10 from the 32. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Left side, pulled in by Pittman. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Ready.
Taylor now, up the middle. Bounce outside, he has a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring him 2nd down. Throwing now, Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Play action with Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
To throw, Richardson. No place for him to go here. The Lambs rush all over him. It's sack number 4 of the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
On the ready.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Go. Cougar 19. Ready,
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of his hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 280. Moving.
Driving into the run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
32.
Stafford from the gun. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
260.
Air it out on 3rd. Got a man, that's Nakua. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Stafford. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford again. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
14 yards. Brings up third down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Almost late. 180. Stay 50, stay 50.
Here he goes, third and long. Nakua here, he's got it. A great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10. Richardson now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. They fake the handoff, now Richardson. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making a 9-point advantage. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Play action now for Stafford. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
21.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And finds Adams downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Rams have the first down. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38.
Zebra.
On first down, here's Stafford. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, 50. 59. And middle.
Stafford now on first down. There's another one to Williams. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer. And now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
280. Hey, 22. Big 20. Stay 50, stay 50.
Stafford back to throw. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set. 180. $22.
3rd and long for him here. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
180. White. Check. Lucky. Double right. Easy, alert.
Desperation time here. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
27, Rams 24.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Colts holding on to a field goal lead. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And the Rams have some new life in the 4th.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Setting up to pass. This is hauled in by Atwell. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century. And it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
On 2nd down, Ramon Williams. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Yellow waiting! Yellow waiting!
Back to throw. That's over the middle and money to Nakua. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
50!
He'll look to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams jump in front late. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Colts, 27.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here he is to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know They can't let up now.
Ready, set.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Ready.
Motion the tight end over. Looking to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One of the biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Not quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Simply came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Come on. Warriors 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready,
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So make a check in that win column for